Hi everybody, it's an awesome opportunity to be here speaking to you today about an awesome grant here at UNCP, Social Belonging. My name is Dr. Kay Locklear. My students call me Dr. K or Dr. Autumn Glow. Social belonging and the importance of connectivity here at UNCP for faculty, staff, and students is a wonderful opportunity, and I hope to share that with you, particularly in this brief presentation. Being me is hugely important to begin with. It begins with knowing and acceptance and knowing how to be the best me possible, professionally, academically, and personally. And from that, a student phrase, this is who I am, and I am connected first as a person and then as a student. So creative thinking is hugely important when thinking about the Social Belonging Grant. When we think creatively, we're thinking outside of the box. Creativity breaks down the barriers and brings our thoughts together. It brings a part of myself to the classroom when I am doing social belonging with my students, and when I bring a part of me to the classroom, students are more open to bringing a part of themselves to the classroom as well. So delivery of social belonging is a twofold process. It's delivering those fundamental and practice knowledges, and through a new topics course for me was with social work with indigenous populations, a new course that had never been taught before in our social work department, and it was for our MSW students, and it took a really unique approach where it being a new course, doing a proposal to bring in that integration of social belonging with the students. It just seemed to be a perfect fit for me. So in the course development, as I said, it was graduate level for MSW students. The first time teaching that course was through an accepted proposal in summer 2017, and then again in the summer 2018 with just a slight revision to the course. In the course, there were scholarly articles, videos, and different activities that students would do outside to enjoy the environment. The initial thoughts in the course, students were unfamiliar with the term social belonging. So I had the opportunity to explain to them what social belonging means, and then also tie that meaning of social belonging to social work with indigenous populations and the unique activities and the approach used in the course that would develop a sense of belongingness with those students. We, through the research, know that there is a huge need for the feeling of social belongingness for our students here at UNCP as well as any other university to be successful in their academic careers. They need to feel as if they belong. Some of the assignments that we had in the course first were handwritten journals. The journals were purchased from funding from the Social Belonging Grant, and students, when they made their journal entries, did it through handwriting versus typing, and initially students were a little bit uncomfortable with that approach, but yet they found by the end of the course that they were able to retain much more information and they were more comfortable with the content and more comfortable with sharing openly in the classroom in the oral talking circles that we conducted. Every article that the students shared in their talking circle was an article that they most resonated with. and were more open to talking about in a talking circle. And that was part of the social belonging component in this course. The major assignments as we continue, there was a written assignment where students researched different policies, laws, and treaties for indigenous populations. And again, to connect with social belonging, students were able to choose between the different policies, laws, and treaties that they researched, and complete this written assignment on the ones that, again, they most resonated with, the one that they most connected with, and that meant the most to them. Again, when students were able to do that, it allowed them to feel as if they connected more in this program and in the course. And along with that, there was an oral presentation on that treaty, policy, or law. And then there was a final talking circle where at the end, in addition to the scholarly articles that they were sharing, they would talk about different videos that they chose, sharing the meaning of, and connecting through a statement of, I can only imagine how it must have felt when, and they would fill in the blank. And again, that was quite powerful, particularly in that final talking circle where everything came to a pivotal point in the growing process of the course. I'd like to share with you some quotes directly from the students here. And the first one is, learning about social belonging with the environment, opening my mind, eyes, ears, and heart to experience was quite priceless. The structure in the class was a circular view that allowed everyone to get closer as a group. The talking circles gave opportunity for us to connect and share. We became closer as a group. A way of engaging made me feel valued. We developed a sense of peace and we connected with others. We became less focused on the outcome of the learning and embraced the content of what we were learning, and that is what is most important. And there are more quotes here that will be available if you would like to see them. But continuing off that, it was all about having that diversity and the acceptance in the course. And I don't think that I would have been able to sum the meaning of social belonging any better than through the voice of these quotes from the students directly. And in the end, students left this course with one meaningful phrase that they continue to carry with them in this spring 2019 semester, and that is, trust the process. Thank you for listening. I hope that if you have not yet reached out to utilize the Social Belonging Grant, that you will do so. It's extremely powerful, extremely beneficial, and well worth the time, energy, and the feeling of belonging. Thank you so much.